I got bad sinuses today. Forget about it. Madon. Change of the weather outside. The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It's not snowing yet, but we're going into Halloween soon. Oktoberfest in Germany is a fun place to be. Get a nice the Spaten. I don't know if you know the Spaten in Germany. That's my favorite beer. Forget about it. I would love to go to Germany. He's back. Man, Detective Pikachu, I swear to you, don't you get sick of me? I got to do like 1,000,000 lives. I got to do 100 million lives, 200 million lives. Are you going to friggin' come to every single one? Salud. You must get bored of this stuff. You understand, Detective Pikachu. I got to do a lot of the same material. I got to do a lot of the same material. I didn't block you. I told you, Mother Evers, don't insult my children. I'm gonna release the blocks. You know I always do. I always release it. Okay? I believe in freedom of speech. I'm a patriot, baby. I believe in freedom of speech. But like you have to understand, you're talking about things that are not right. Children should be off limits. Sorry, Detective Pikachu. Leave children alone. You want to break my balls? Break my balls. You want to report me to the police, SEC for nothing? I did nothing wrong, but you can do whatever you want to do. I know you're a deranged, psychopathic, Norman Bates lunatic, but the bottom line is that leave my children alone. All right, that's where I block people, okay? But anyway, the real Apefather here, holding 30 shares of DJT, baby. Scared we can't beat the rig market. You know, one minute you say that the market is fair. I mean, I don't know if you're the same person. But then the next minute you say it's rigged. It's like I know it should go back and forth. I know it's like one minute it's fair, rigged, fair. We got to make up your mind which one it is. But anyway, come on, I'm going to write a song right now, instrumental for all of you, called The Stock Market is Not Fair. Okay, it's rigged. Let's do it. Ready? Not too shabby, right? That was right on the spot. I wrote that song. That's called The Stock Market is Not Fair. It's rigged. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. Trump is the GOAT, baby. The greatest of all time. I love Trump, baby. Trump all the way to the White House, November 5th. November 5th is going to be the big day. President-elect of the United States of America. All right, I'll cut it. So anyway, we're going to do a quick live here. It sounds like 80s. I love 80s. That's what my music is all about, baby. I'm from Brooklyn, as you can see in my shirt here. Forget about it. Brooklyn, New York. See, detective, when you do this, this is where I have to ban you, brother. You're doing it again. You're doing it again. You're talking about my 10-year-old daughter. I'm telling you, one more chance. That's it. You're out. Don't get mad. I told you. I said, you want to break my balls? I accept it. Leave my kids out of it. Yeah, the UK is pro-Trump, baby. The UK is pro-Trump. Look, I just don't understand, why everybody doesn't understand. Like, we need a world, okay, that has to have the following things. Okay, there has to have law and order. There has to be. You cannot live without law and order. That's it. If you don't have law and order, it's chaos. I love you, Mark. Thank you so much for checking out the Brooklyn song, man. Outstanding. God bless you, brother. It's got over 41,000 views. I got to get it up to 41 million views. I'm going to do it over time. All right, Detective Pikachu, you're gone, brother. I can't do it no more. I keep telling you to stop, and you don't stop. This friggin' guy doesn't stop. How many times do I tell this guy? How many times do I tell this guy? Stop talking about my daughter. You could definitely get a shout out, Phil. Phil, what is it? DeMello. Wow! In the house. It's going to happen, Antonio, and I'm going to shock you. It's going to happen. A lot of things are going to happen very soon. A lot of things are going to happen very soon before the end of the year. You'll see. God bless, Jose. We need law and order in this world. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. You know, both Republicans and Democrats seem to agree with certain things, right? Like if you commit murder, right? I think all of us agree. Do we all agree that that person can't be in society anymore? Right? Is this really a hard question? Am I asking you something that's like physics? So if someone commits murder, if someone rapes an innocent woman, these are not people that we want in society. Am I nuts? Am I crazy? Or is that something that I think that both Republicans and Democrats could agree to, right? Okay. So that's what's happening with illegal immigrants. This is what these Democrats, these morons, these liberals, they don't understand. They just don't understand that these people are coming from asylums, jails, and other countries. That's right. They need the chair. I agree with you. But this is the thing that the Democrats are not understanding. The liberals are not. They just don't. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know. They've been brainwashed into believing that these are good people. They've been brainwashed. Now, again, some of them are good. I'm not saying to you all of them are bad. Certainly, some of them are coming here and they deserve asylum and they're good people and they have a good trade and they have a good heart. I'm not saying, listen, our country was built on immigration. But the fact is, you have to do a background check. They have to come into our country through a legal process. That's the bottom line. It can't be any other way. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. People get very mad. They come to my live streams and we have these heated arguments over this. And I just look. I'm sorry, but call me old fashioned. Call me a psycho. Call me a nut job. I don't want murderers, and rapists in my country. Okay, and if we can't agree upon that, I guess what can I tell you? Forget about it. Forget about it. Okay. I got children here. They play on mental health and get away with it mostly. They're right. It's 100% right. But you see, the thing is that people don't understand the facts under Joe Biden, under Kamala Harris. Over 10 million illegal immigrants have come into our country. Over 10 million. And you see what's happening. They're coming in, not only are they coming into the country, they're getting all these handouts. They're getting free food. They're getting free health care, free housing. Get the F out of here with this shit. When there's Americans, okay, that are struggling right now in our country, that they're having a hard time putting food on the table. There's Americans having a hard time supporting their family. Like I gave this analogy, Trump 2024, Michigan, gun dog outdoors. God bless you, brother. It's crazy, right, Mark? 150,000 for houses. Okay, so what you don't understand is this. It's insane. I'm sorry, but there's Americans starving right now. You want to give things to people, give it to Americans. That's the way I see it. Give Americans help. Help Americans. Help them with food. Put food on the table. You know how Kamala Harris, she's like, I want to give every first time home buyer 25,000. Well, I'll tell you what, Kamala. Why don't you start by giving Americans that are struggling, okay, give them food. It's crazy. I know, well, there's food, food stamps have very, very high criteria. People don't realize this. If you make even a small amount of money, you get very, very little food assistance. Now, you might say you're a Republican. You might say the following, right? Apefather, you believe in government assistance. I'm going to tell you when. You want to know when? Okay. When an American does something that is no fault of their own. Listen to me. If an American, example, gets sick, like my wife, example, she got cancer, my wife, no fault of her own. Just hear me out, because I know you think that I sound democratic when I say these things. My wife went to work 9/11, September 11th. She worked at the two World Trade Centers. She worked for the New York Stock Exchange, and she survived. Thank God. The building collapsed. I mean, God bless all the people we lost, all the innocent Americans. I mean, it's terrible. I pray for them every day. Just going to work, and they were attacked by terror. But we came back strong. We don't. We're very strong. We're a very strong country. But this is where I get mad. Okay, my wife got turned down for Social Security disability. Can you believe this? She worked over 20 years, paid taxes, paid her Social Security, paid everything, did everything that you're supposed to do. And guess what? She gets turned down for Social Security disability with stage 4 breast cancer. Now you might say, why? It's a weird thing. She stopped working in 2009, okay, because she was getting pains. She didn't know it was breast cancer. She didn't know. She was getting a lot of discomfort. She couldn't get up. She couldn't go to work. And basically, what happened was I had enough money, thank God. Thank God I was making enough money to support us. So I told my wife, I said, listen, stay home. Don't worry about it. You don't have to work anymore. I'll support you. I'll take care of you. But we didn't know she had breast cancer. You know what I mean? I didn't know what was going on. I mean, we were just newly, married. We were thinking about having kids at this time, and I was worried about her health. I wanted her to feel good. I mean, we're thinking about starting a family. This was back in 2009. My first child was born in 2010, Michael. But thank God I was able to make enough money where my wife didn't have to work. I told her, I said, don't worry about it, honey. You stay home, you relax. But then in 2017, when she got diagnosed, she went for a routine, doctor's appointment, and they found out because she had like the little lump or whatever. They found out she had cancer, breast cancer, and then she applies for, because it was stage 4. She couldn't work anymore. She had cancer all on her spine. It went to her liver. Thank God we got it off her liver. Then went to her brain. She had to have brain surgery. It's freaking crazy, man. She can't work anymore. Okay, and then they what do? They turn her down. They turn her down for Social Security, okay, disability. Now, here's the thing. How do you think that makes me feel when an illegal immigrant comes into this country and they get free housing, they get free medical insurance, they get free everything, free food, all these handouts, and my wife gets turned down for Social Security disability? No. So you could understand why I'm very angry, okay? And the best part is that crazy places like New York are thinking about they want to lay off firefighters. They want to lay off police officers, teachers, so that they can keep giving money to these mother effers. They can keep giving money to these illegal immigrants. It's freaking crazy. It's crazy. Antonio, the point is that my wife worked, listen to me. My wife worked for over 20 years. She paid her taxes. Okay, she paid into Social Security. She got sick. She didn't know she was sick. Okay, it's not like someone knows that you don't automatically know you have cancer. So there are people who live with cancer for 20 years. They don't know that they have it. Okay, it's something you don't know. You don't know unless you go to the doctor, and that's what happened. She went to the doctor. She found out she had stage 4 breast cancer. It was 2017, and she got turned down for Social Security disability. So my point is this: Why should illegal immigrants come into our country and get everything handed to them? I'm against it. All right. I think it's the most horrible sin in the world. That's just the way I see it. I understand, but the law sucks, Antonio. I mean, according to the law, an illegal immigrant can come into our country, right? We don't even know who they are. We don't do a background check. And they get free everything, free food, free housing. Does that make any sense? This is not even a United States citizen, Antonio. This is not even a United States citizen. This is just some illegal immigrant that comes in here and gets a free payday. So I'm sorry. It's a crazy law. And this is why we need to make our border strong. And that's why I support Trump. I love Trump, okay, because he's all about the border. He's all about making the border strong. Again, see, people sometimes misunderstand me. They think when I say all this stuff, they think that I'm against, immigration. No, I'm not. I want them to come into the country through a legal process. Look, if they come through a legal process and we did a full background check, they're good people, they're not killers, they're not drug dealers, they're not rapists, and they have a good trade, they have something to offer America, I'm all for it. Just reading some of this here. There's a psychopath, this guy Ben here is talking crazy talks here. It's crazy, Dallas. You're right, Dallas. I agree with you 100%. It's not about us. But that's why, people don't realize how important it is to vote. People don't understand. You have a power. You have the power to vote. We have this power, but we take it lightly. We take it lightly. We think it's not important. We think, one vote doesn't make a difference. What am I going to do? You have the wrong attitude. You need to get out there. You need to vote, baby. You need to vote. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but all I will tell you is this. How you doing, everybody? Buonanotte. All I will tell you is this. Under Joe Biden, under Kamala Harris, over 10 million illegal immigrants have entered our country. Crime is at very, very high levels. You don't have to ask me. You know who you should ask if you ever get an opportunity in your life? Speak to an angel mother. Speak to an angel mom. And they're going to be the ones who tell you who've lost their son, who've lost their daughter to murder. Okay, that's who you need to talk to. And then because you're probably not going to believe me. But listen, I know what you're saying, one up M. You're right in what you're saying, but at least we could do what is in our power. I always tell my wife, all we could do in this world is what is in our power. We can't do anything else. Okay. And that's how I make it in my life. I survive every day by doing what's in my power, doing what's in my power as a father, doing what's in my power as a husband, doing what's in my power as a son, to help my mother, to help my wife. My mother is ill. My mother, had a triple bypass. She has COPD. My mother is ill. I got to take care of my mom. I got to take care of my wife. I got to take care of my kids. All right. There is no choice. That's just the way it's got to be. I can't say life is unfair. My kids want food on the table. I can't tell my wife life is unfair. She needs health insurance. I can't tell my mother life is unfair. She needs doctor appointment. She needs help. So that's the thing. You can't think that way. You can't think, well, because that's exactly what the Democrats want you to think. The liberals want you to think. They want you to think that the election is rigged. There's no chance of Trump winning. So don't even bother. Don't even bother to vote. Stay home. That's exactly what they want you to think. And don't believe it. Don't believe it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be doing a lot of lives, okay? I got to keep my lives short. I'll hang out with you guys another 5 minutes, but I want to start doing a lot of lives. And unfortunately, if I start doing lives that are like an hour I'm not going to be able to do a long amount, a lot of lives in terms of quantity. So I will hang out with you a few more minutes. I really believe, Caesar, that GameStop and AMC will really have a tremendous, tremendous run if Trump wins as well. Okay? Because remember what Trump said. He wants to fire Gary Gensler on day one. He wants to drain the swamp. He wants to start by firing crooked Gary Gensler. He's crooked, in my opinion. That guy don't give a shit about us. Say it's alleged, but it's my opinion. And I think you're going to see a lot of things. A lot of skeletons come out of the closet. Forget about it. This guy's going crazy here. This guy, John Bob, he's like posting a million things here. Antonio, please with the college degree. Enough with that crazy shit. Nothing's done, baby. Nothing's done, Caesar. November 5th is the big day. The biggest insider did sell. The biggest insider, Trump, baby. He did sell. He's riding with us. John, if you're gonna keep saying the same thing, I gotta get you out of here, brother. He's not gonna stop this guy. When people continue to post the same post over and over and over and over and over again, I got to get rid of them because they just, they're psychos and they're not making it fair for anybody else. So I'm sorry, but that guy had to go. That John Bob, whatever his name was, he had to go. No serious people here except for a couple of people are serious. We got Caesar, we got Dallas, we got Morpheus or Morbis, UK. Got a couple of people here that are serious people. Other than that, a lot of psychopaths, a lot of Norman Bates. Please subscribe and like the Apefather channel. The Apefather channel has a lot of entertainment here. It's not just political talk. I am red, white, and blue. I'm very true to the red, white, and blue. I love Trump. And we do have a lot of political talk on this channel. Obviously, Trump inspired. But I am also a piano player. Right now, I can't play the piano. It's late. My kids got to go to sleep for school. So, unfortunately, I cannot play music anymore at this hour. But there is a lot of great entertainment on this channel. You got music. You got food videos. Like I always try to tell people, you should watch some of my food videos. 150-ounce prime rib steak at Outback's. Used to search on YouTube. Apefather. I ordered the largest prime rib steak in Outback history and ate it. I went to Burger King. I ordered a 16 patty Whopper, the biggest Whopper ever ordered in Burger King history with 16 pieces of cheese. McDonald's 20 patty Whopper, not Whopper, Big Mac, excuse me. 20 patty Big Mac with 20 pieces of cheese. I've done it all, baby. You search on YouTube for all my food videos. I tell a lot of jokes. I'm like Andrew Dice Clay. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it. So please like and subscribe to Apefather channel. I greatly appreciate it. To get me out there, to get my message out there, to get my music out there, to get my entertainment out there. It would really be a big help. And also, if you do, am I in the record book? Not yet, but I'm working on, I have over 35,000 videos uploaded. One day I'll have the Guinness Book World Records of the most videos uploaded. Forget about it. Trump 2024 came in. And like I was saying, I do have a second YouTube channel. It's called Richie Lavoie. If you search on YouTube, if you could not only like and subscribe to this channel, please like and subscribe to my second YouTube channel. It's called, my real name is Richie, Richie, Richie Lavoie, Levoi, the Brooklyn song viral video. That second YouTube channel is exclusive to one of my songs. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, baby. Brooklyn, New York in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s was my prime time. I talk about all the best restaurants, the best Italian food in Brooklyn. Forget about it. Forget about it, Manon. Okay, so once again, if you search on YouTube, Richie Lavoie, Levoi, the Brooklyn song viral video. Please like and subscribe to that channel. And also, if you could, like my brother Mark just did, Mark Bischoff, God bless him. He just checked out the song. He liked it. He subscribed. He wrote a comment too. I would like to get your input on the Brooklyn song. Once again, my second YouTube channel, Richie, which is spelled Richie, Richie Lavoie, Levoi. The Brooklyn song viral video. All you have to do is search on YouTube. You search on YouTube, Richie Lavoie, Levoi, the Brooklyn song viral video. Subscribe, like that channel, just like Apefather. I would really appreciate it, baby. Apefather to get pinched. Apefather's here to stay, baby. Look back at my comments, Dallas said. Are you in the record book? Not really sure what that means, but when we talk what record book? Talking about Guinness Book of World Records. This happened ever since the Black Pyramid, next Alexander the Great, after the situation with Theodosius III. Each of these situations connected, organization failing. Listen, throughout history, we've had a lot of bad people that were emperors, that were dictators, okay? We understand that, okay? But this is the thing, okay? We have power to choose our leaders. Okay, just remember that. Don't ever let anybody make you feel that you're powerless. Okay? You're never powerless because every leader in this world needs us. We have to vote them in. Okay? And if you're voting in the wrong leader, it's your fault at the end of the day. But anyway, like I said, you're funny, Caesar. God bless all of you. I'm gonna run. I don't want to do long live streams. It's already approaching 30 minutes here. You're gonna see a lot of me. You're gonna get sick of the Apefather because I'm gonna be doing so many lives. Forget about it. I'm gonna make your head spin like Linda Blair from The Exorcist. But let me run. V for victory. Stay tuned. I will be back. More entertainment, more political talk. Trump, baby. Let's go, Trump. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, November 5th, the big day, baby. V for victory. Everything I said on this live stream is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner, but I am the greatest entertainer. Forget about it, Madon, who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. I will be back soon for more lives. The one and only Apefather signing off. Buonanotte. I will be back later. God bless. God bless. God is good. God bless all of you.